What's up, netizens? You're watching DarkStar, the only reaction channel with a better attention span than... My name's Anthony. I'm a fellow reactionaries, Joey Bree Chris. What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up?
What's that?
No. What's up, Bree? She's still learning English. Don't worry about it. Anyway, today...
I'm not gonna lie. Your intro could have went 2 ways. I think you didn't say anything, but you could have definitely just muted me and said Joey. I'm gonna go with you said nothing.
See, here we go with that
Joey,
God
it's not
complex
all about
again.
you,
Yeah, where Joey thinks everything's about him.
Yeah, Joey.
Absolutely, dude. When Joey literally goes back and
I
watches
bet you
the
think this
videos,
song is about
he
you.
literally just actually sees 4 Joeys.
This is the season finale. We got hinted off. There's not even an intro to this episode. Maybe it'll come after like a little mini opening or something like that. But we'll have to find out.
I feel like since we're at the season finale, before we jump into the episode, I'm just out of the two of you, has anybody's favorite character switched?
Mine's still
Since
Max.
episode
No,
1. Still Max, still Gwen?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Gwen, Nikki, and Max. In that order?
Oh,
Nares, dude. Nares is shit.
Nikki is still my favorite, right? She's my original favorite.
Yeah, you picked Nikki to begin with.
she's like, wait, I like this chick. Which one did I pick to start with? Okay.
She's just
go ahead.
horrible names, dude.
Feel like
I can't tell how many times me and her were like in the car, and then like we'll be talking about camp or something. She'll be like, "Yeah, that blue-haired girl." Yeah, and I'm like, "You mean Nikki?"
I think
Bad with names.
the only one that switched was I think Nikki overtook Max, and that's mostly because I feel like Max he's not being utilized with his snarkiness quite enough. I wish he was on screen being a little bit more snarky, just a little bit more. The last like 4 or 5 episodes or so, but it's
You should've been
understandable
last,
because they're
for sure.
trying to branch out to each character while they do their like
Oh,
version
dude,
of the
dude.
camp thing or whatever.
I can't wait till we get to some more Nares. Oh man, it's so good.
She is my least favorite character.
Bruh, come on. Gotta be somebody, but like Magic Kid.
No, the worst character period is my least favorite character period is Fishbowl Head Kid.
Space Kid. You
Yeah,
like
he's
Space
the
Kid?
worst. Yeah.
What? Space Kid's the shit, dude.
Nah, Space Kid's not amazing,
Ma-
but I don't know if he's the worst.
Maybe those kids at the. I'm talking about the
just
camp
talking about
kids.
Camp. Yeah, I'm just talking about Camp.
Okay, camp kids.
Oh, Theater Kid, dude. Come on. Come on.
No.
Theater
Okay, the worst one is no. He was actually kind of fun. The worst one's Space Kid. Then Illusion
You like
Kid.
the bully more than Space
Then
Kid?
Illusion Kid. Then the bully. In that order.
Really?
The bully was funny as fuck, dude. When he was sitting in the thing, like every time he would bring it up or whatever, and he'd be like, "Maybe you don't understand because maybe I come from a broken home." That shit was funny.
Great. That shit was
Maybe
great.
I used to wait because daddy made me that way.
Yeah.
He hit him in the face. Oh my god, that episode. Was
He kept fucking stabbing people with a knife. Like, it was so
Tell
funny,
everybody
dude.
How you changed my life.
Yeah, I love that part where he just says in your face like, "Thank you, David." No, we need to talk about this. No, David, don't worry about it. Like, you helped me out so much.
You
I'm gonna
touched.
tell everybody about how you've done today. Wait, no, we need to talk about this. Nerf, no.
Yeah. Space Kid's funny in the sense that he's the butt of every joke. But he hasn't done anything funny.
I
I
love
thought it was a she.
Space Kid is a guy, but he's voiced by Lindsay.
I mean, you don't know if he's a guy. Calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Camp has camps.
I mean,
Those are
tense.
tense.
Where the hell are we up this early?
The whole thing is a
I
camp.
don't know why I totally blanked on the
Look at
word.
all those camps.
How?
I totally blinked on that word.
Why?
Oh, they,
More camps. Yes.
Alright, Dolph, calm down. That's what to make that joke so bad, but I just didn't know how to do it right.
No, that's not hyperbole.
hyperboles.
Listening.
That Bree legitimately doesn't understand a single word to any song.
Her English
She
is
just thinks some shit.
next.
So
to
like
it.
that
said
really far, we'll be
hyperbole.
singing a song.
That's what he said is hyperbole.
No, that's not hyperbole. There's no sit at the end.
What does it matter? It's the same word.
No.
Plural and singular.
No,
Well,
it is
I'm not
not.
listening to hear if it's plural or singular.
Well, this is
Hey,
grammar.
What the fuck are you doing?
Talking about Dolph, grammar Nazis, dude.
Though, if he were here, he would tell you to mind your language. I am Chief Squatting Bear.
Squatting bear.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tony's favorite character, dude.
Why
Dude,
is David dressed like a
Space
turkey?
Kid.
Because he's fucking David, Nikki. You've been here long enough to figure that out.
Gwen, don't break character. And I'm not a turkey. I'm an Indian chief.
Like Max?
What? No, like the Cherokees. You know.
Wow, that is racist.
Seriously, are you offended?
Silence. Do your thing. Right. We represent the Order of the Sparrow, a secret society that gathers only to honor the most worthy of campers.
So then what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Uh,
Look, guys, the Order's been around since I was a camper. It's a huge honor, and it's really cool.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Oh, you will, Max. Because today, you will all be given the chance to prove your worth.
Do we have to?
No, but... Wait, never mind, it's mandatory. But those of you who are accepted into the Order will receive the ultimate prize.
Huh? There's a prize?
What is it? Tell us now, Turkey Man.
Wait, what prize?
All will be revealed at the setting of the sun, Sister Gwen. So, shall we begin?
Well, this is stupid. Seriously, do good every day? It's just bad grammar.
I think it's do good, like a superhero.
I could be the hero this camp deserves.
I can be nice. I'm the nicest. Great, because you all have until sundown to convince me.
David! You know me. You know I love nature. You know if I could, I would have babies with nature. So do I get my prize now?
Calm down, Nikki.
What babies with nature?
May I help you up, David?
Nerf, that was...
A very kind gesture, I know. So can my prize be cigarettes?
You sure this will work?
Yes?
Huh.
Harrison?
Oh, Neris, you clumsy fool. Never fear. I shall save you out of the kindness of my cold heart. Ah!
Gwen? Nah.
David, please. Allow me to assist you with the consumption of your sandwich.
Oh my
oh
god.
no! Why?
Here comes the
Oh,
sapling.
don't! No,
Bro.
Resistance is futile, Turkey Man.
What in the...
Hey, David! Like what I've done with the place?
What did you do to the camp?
I claimed it! The floors were covered in dirt.
That's because it's the forest.
I know. I really did some good today. So for my prize, I was thinking of a Broadway deal.
Preston, put it all back now, please.
But
I'm on it. I'll take my hover boots now.
David, witness me. Witness my love for nature.
Ow, you whore!
You whore!
This doesn't count, David. They don't actually care.
What do you mean? Of course they do. Look at them.
No, they're just doing all of this because they think they'll get something awesome.
A little motivation never hurt anyone.
Until they find out there is no prize.
Of course there's a prize. It's a great prize.
Money.
No.
A new pony, a motorcycle, an electron microscope?
No, it's better than all of that. It's symbolic and beautiful.
Is it a job well done? Because that's a fucking cop-out, David.
It's a bonfire!
What?
What?
A bonfire!
A bonfire.
Yes! It's the highest honor. The fire is lit with a flaming arrow signifying...
Wait. We don't actually get anything?
I mean, of course you do. Everyone gets their own sash, like this.
But it's so ugly.
Well,
David, is this seriously it?
Yeah, David.
okay, you guys just aren't seeing it. I'm telling you, this is amazing. The big fire, there's music, a ceremony. Oh, and the passing of the staff. The chief
It's kinda
chooses
bad
a
for
new
him right
member
now,
to
dude.
carry his staff
Yeah,
and
they're all
lead the new
fucking
generation
trying
of
to get to,
sparrows.
man.
So one of us gets a stick?
It's an ancient staff!
Oh shit.
Well, this is a train wreck.
No, wait, I'll show you. Let me just get it lit.
Oh, I thought he was
Oh
gonna
man.
cry.
I feel bad,
Are you
dude.
kidding me, dude? Like,
David,
this is
let it go.
No, I can still light
ruthless
it. You'll
right
see.
now.
I can't believe I Frenched a platypus for this.
I'm French.
Come on, kid.
Guys, wait! I've almost got it. I'm sure.
Well,
Fucking
David,
Max.
you were right. This is amazing.
If I could just show you.
Do you really think a big campfire and some outdated, honestly kind of racist tradition is going to make anyone care about anything? No one gives a shit, David. Nobody wants to be here.
He's about to fucking
Guys,
snap,
like you live
dude.
in this stupid
Oh, he's
make-believe
gonna
world
cry,
where
damn.
everything's great. The universe
I
doesn't
was
work
gonna
that
fucking
way.
flip out on Max.
Look around.
Joey is going
That's
through
what
so
I've been
many
trying to
fucking
do since
emotions.
day
I thought I was
one.
gonna flip on Max.
Life sucks, and we live in a world of desensitized, apathetic assholes. Why don't you just get with the program and stop giving a shit?
You're right.
What?
Times have changed. Whether I like it or not. The campers don't care. Gwen doesn't care. Even the founder of this place has better things to do. That's why I'll never stop trying. Because somebody fucking has to.
Damn, he swore it.
He just went from David to Jean, and like,
I know. I was literally just about to say, like, this guy.
Bruh, Max gonna
His
fucking
voice
talk,
actor is
dude.
always getting wrecked, dude.
David,
Gonna fix
Go
it
back to
for
your
him.
tent, Max. You'll just catch a cold. No, give me a break!
David!
A lot of sticks.
Huh?
David!
Oh my gosh!
Aw.
You all look perfect!
And it's all thanks to your guidance, David.
Let us rejoice.
This feels like not real almost.
Think he's dreaming?
David, I am the spirit of the
I mean, I don't know,
Order
you
of
tell
the
me, Joey.
Sparrow. Thank you for showing the children the
Dreaming
joy
for
of
sure.
nature,
At first I didn't think
life.
so.
Also,
I do now.
Hey, I'm your real father.
Oh, thank you, Spirit! This is
Oh
all
my
just so
God.
incredible! I feel like I'm dreaming!
That's because you are, idiot.
What?
David. David? David, can you hear me?
Gwen?
Wake up, Buttercup! Nikki, no more arrows! You can't control me, white devil!
You're all dressed up as aliens.
Oh my
Just like you said!
We designed the outfits ourselves.
Do you love them? I love them.
But why?
Alright, I fixed it. Everybody hurry up and... Oh shit, he's awake.
Max, did you...
Do not look too deeply into this! You suck. This world sucks. And one day we're all gonna die and none of it will matter. But if we didn't do this, I'm pretty sure you'd kill yourself or something.
Oh, Max.
Or shoot up the camp. I don't know, it was a possibility.
Thank you.
Whatever, just take your stupid stick.
Oh.
Aww. Lucky.
You know, it is kind of nice.
There's a place I know
Yes.
that's tucked away. A place where you and I can stay. Where we can go to laugh and play. And have adventures every day. I know it sounds hard to believe. But guys and gals, it's true.
Hey, Max, how'd you start a fire with wet wood anyway?
I'm not an idiot, David. I used gasoline.
Wait, what?
Woo! Do it again! Do it again!
Camp Campbell is the place for me and you.
This show's so
hashtag what a finale.
I mean, it's really good, dude.
Yeah, that was unexpected shift for sure. I was definitely not expecting that. I mean, they kind of had that shift tone at the end of the last episode, which, like I said, I was kind of like, oh shit, they're kind of like foreshadowing something into the next episode or whatever. So that was pretty cool. It was definitely a complete shift of pace from the first 11 episodes. I thought it was a really good way to end the first season.
Absolutely. Camp is litty.
It just goes to show that they do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, yeah. Now, I think that the part where she fucking calls her a white devil and starts running away. I think that's
you
probably
can't control me, white devil.
that's probably my second favorite part in this entire series so far. I think that was the second funniest part behind the it's gonna rain middle finger. This shit's funny. But those are my two favorite
Pretty
parts
good.
I think so far in the series.
Probably gonna get some shit for this, but I think that I love Ruby. Don't get me wrong, like I love it, but I think that this show is consistently more interesting every episode.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. That volume
You don't
4.
think that this show's more like consistently interesting? Like Ruby is interesting, seriously, in some episodes, but some are just dull in others.
The only time I agree with that is volume 4.
Yeah, I don't really think they compare.
I mean, they're different shows.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I find this show really entertaining.
I think this show. I think that. I mean, this has been said before, so I'm gonna piggyback off of something Chris said a long time ago on one of our reaction videos, which was, Bree's the type of person to watch a show and be like, looking at her phone, looking up at the video, looking up the phone, that sort of deal or whatever. So I think when this show forces your attention at all times, because it's just boom, 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 boom. And Ruby's not like that. There's a lot of, like, especially in the last couple volumes when they've started world building like a lot more heavily, there's been a lot of exposition and talking and stuff like that. And so that can contribute to not being able to hold your attention as well or whatever when you have to listen to them just talk about lore and stuff like that for 5 minutes straight. It's not like this. You know what I mean? Like, this show is going to keep your attention better because
Right.
it's 10 minutes of pure comedy pushed in really quickly, and a lot of it so far has been complete chaos. Like, David comes out and like everything's going wrong or whatever, and it's like, or like the first time he came back into the house and like space kids and the ceiling fan spinning around, like the girl, the cool one, the blonde chick or whatever, she's just off in the corner doing her own thing. The bullies bullying people, like everything's fucking chaos, right? And it's like that in every episode. They come out and it's like, boom, that person, boom, that person, boom, that person.
Well, I
so if
guess
that's
I
what you're
could
talking about,
compare
then I
it
agree with that.
Ruby Chibi. Those, I mean,
Yeah,
they're
Ruby
both
Chibi.
meant to
I
be
think
funny.
that'd be a comparison.
That
Way back.
wait, what?
Go ahead.
No, what are you saying?
I think I can think you compare Camp and Ruby Chibi.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good comparison. I agree with that.
Camp's better.
I retract saying Ruby because thinking about it, like I even thought about it when I was saying it. It's like totally different. One's more of a huge story.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think it's really, really good. But I can't really compare the two because they just, one's meant for comedy and the other's meant to have some comedy, but it's just more about the story.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll compare it to Ruby Chibi and say that this is more consistently funny.
Yeah.
They have some really good funny clips in Ruby Chibi, but I love how consistently funny this show
Ruby
is.
Chibi's actually pretty funny thinking about it. That shit's pretty.
I think it's
funny off the episode.
I laugh
I think there's an extra element to Ruby Chibi, which is that it's not Ruby. So like we're seeing characters that we already have love for.
Yeah.
But it's a different type of show. So we've got that aspect along with comedy and lightheartedness that kind of helps push that series, in my opinion.
I mean,
But
overall,
I personally feel like Camp is better than Chibi.
well, this is what I would say. I'm not gonna say which one I think. I don't know which one's funnier because Chibi has some fucking hilarious moments. But if I had to only choose to watch one of the two, I would watch Camp over Ruby Chibi.
okay. So so I agree, but I think that is a little bit unfair of a comparison because part of Ruby Chibi, now part of it, there's a lot of different factors, but part of Ruby Chibi was also kind of this thing where they had a lot of young kids watching Ruby, right? And they put out that letter where they're like, "Hey, Ruby's about to start getting dark. Like, we're about to start exploring dark themes. You're literally gonna have to watch the episode before you let your kids watch it because basically viewer
Right.
discretion advised. Like, this is not gonna be like the kids show innocent stuff that you got from the first couple seasons of Ruby." And that got shifted over to Ruby Chibi. That's how you get
Right.
those first couple seasons of like innocent, lighthearted, fun humor and stuff like that you got in the first couple seasons. That's in Ruby Chibi now. And so I think Camp Camp is designed solely for comedy, and it's a very mature type of comedy too, which
Right.
all of us are going to find better, in my opinion, because we're all adults. We all find that kind of humor funny. Like, it's just better humor for us or whatever. Whereas Chibi is kind of one of those things where it's like, I could watch it and find it funny, and a little kid, you could show it to like your daughter or something like that, and also be like, hey, watch this cute thing or whatever. And there's like subtle like
Watch
jokes
this.
and stuff like that.
Watch it now.
But you're not gonna watch Camp Camp and have like the sex dungeon with the dildo arm or whatever and show that to you. You know what I mean? So
The murdering of the squirrel.
so in that sense, it's harder. I do think that when there are a few Chibi episodes here and there, so I agree consistently, there are a few Chibi episodes here and there that were start to finish for like 3 or 4 minutes that they were, going on or whatever. Just absolutely hilarious. So I don't know. All Rooster Teeth stuff to me is pretty good.
They do really good for sure.
That
They're
we can all
probably
agree on.
my favorite. Yeah, my favorite anime. Or yeah, I would say
Rooster Teeth is your favorite anime?
animations. Yeah.
Animation like studio.
What? What's wrong?
You shouldn't have used the word anime, but
What would you use?
I mean, Rooster
Content
Teeth is
creators? I don't know.
Yeah, content creator or even animated
I-
content creators.
What, they're my
Animators?
favorite. No, just they're Ruby and Camp Camp.
Oh, okay.
So they're two shows your favorite like anime style shows to watch,
Yes. Yeah.
Animation.
animation style shows to
But
watch.
it's basically this is
No, anime.
I-
Like this. Considered
Camp Camp is not an anime.
no. This
It's
is
not anime. Cartoon.
of all the what I consider, I guess, anime, but I guess apparently is incorrect. They're my favorite.
Technically, Ruby is not considered an anime either, but I disagree. Basically, if it's not an animated
Technically.
cartoon that was created in Japan, it's considered not an anime. That's basically the criteria.
it's dumb.
It is dumb. Absolutely. I
So
consider
does that
Ruby
make
an
you
anime.
dumb then for saying it?
No, wait, what?
No,
He's saying-
my fight was that Camp Camp is not an anime, and I will fucking stick to that shit. Camp Camp is not a goddamn anime. It's a fucking cartoon.
I do think Camp Camp's more
Cartoons
in line
are for
with
kids, Chris. This is a mature show.
Camp Camp's more in line with like a less raunchy South Park.
Basically, the way that
I wouldn't
look
call
at it
South
is
Park an
that
anime.
As your parents not letting you watch good shit whenever you're growing up. See, you say cartoons are for kids. Me growing up, I was watching Adult Swim. I was watching South Park. I was watching some pretty fucking raunchy shit that was all cartoon based.
I didn't watch Adult Swim until I was like 15.
Yeah, see, I was watching that shit like the day Adult Swim was created. Let's fucking go, dude.
Yeah. I was watching
that
it
shit
10
early.
years before I was born. Oh, gee.
Damn.
Ha,
Walking up the hill both ways, dude. It's crazy.
ha.
No, anyway, this is just a really, really good season. Either way, I think that
Yes, fantastic season.
it exceeded expectations. There was just one episode that was kind of weak.
Which is bound to happen.
middling. Out of the 12 episodes, the episode right after that was like above average, and then the rest of the episodes were all phenomenal. And then this last episode was completely different tone, and then still nailed it. So I think that's pretty
Nailed it.
impressive. Especially just considering like watching this over the course of like when it was coming out for people probably. I mean, I'm guessing that it caught quite a few people off guard. Like, we've been watching for the last 3 months this show where they're just going off the rails, not afraid to make fun of anything, and then all of a sudden it's like, here's a Max and David finally see eye to eye, and you know, there's
Pretty
a little
interesting.
humanity in them or whatever episode, and people were probably like, "What?"
I mean, all in all, one thing I would
No
say,
way.
an overall take, is like with
Just
Rooster
like that.
Teeth. Rooster Teeth's definitely my favorite anime. That's all I can say for sure.
All right.
Yeah, we can all agree on.
Well, that's gonna do it. Yeah, Miles is my favorite animator. Jake. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, stay bright. Catch you on the dark side.
Heyo, if you like that talk, don't forget to subscribe over here. If you want to get early access, check out Patreon over here. And links to our channel and Twitter in the description below. Say bye, everybody!